think it's funny. He's like, "That's it. Vacation's getting me up. I'm hype. I'm ready to go. I'm gonna tell this man off."
Well, he's not really going to. Well, yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's gonna do. Yeah, vacation works. What time?
Alright.
When? What are you feeling? Let's get the whole thing.
Second week, towards the end, let's say second last day.
Okay, so we've been awkwardly avoiding eye contact for 2 weeks.
Nope. Ram's been acting extremely normal around him for 2 weeks.
Okay, Ram has been acting extremely normal around him for 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess he just decided now to... Ram is fucking insane. Okay, and so then... So, it's at night, or like... Do you guys in the room? Do you catch him outside? Do you like...
Blaque takes smoke breaks, right? I'll catch him outside one night while he's out doing that.
You catch him outside, how about that?
Exactly.
He's smoking. You did it.
Imagine.
Imagine a smoking.
Give me a fucking second. I was writing down things. Alright.
Or should I say smoking?
Smoke queen. Excuse you.
Okay, my bad. You're right. Blaque is queen.
Yas, queen. Alright. Ram. I don't want to do the same thing. He approaches like a normal human being from another point. And comes up to see Blaque.
Wait, what? What did you just say? He approaches like another human being?
Like a normal human being.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Opposed to what?
As opposed to jumping down from the roof like a fucking monster.
I mean, you could do that too. That would be hilarious.
No, I've done it too many times already. I gotta save it. I gotta hold my breath. Wait for the next time I get to use it.
You walk up to him, and so that's how we know it's serious.
Exactly. Ram walks up to him and doesn't say anything, and just like, what's Blaque doing?
Smoking. He's standing. He probably eyed you when you came up, and then looked away, like not awkwardly, just like, okay, somebody's walking by. I noticed them, and then it's just kind of, you can feel him be a little more like, what the fuck, like in his posture as you just sit there. But he just smokes and continues to look at the trees.
Okay, well then, like you say, Ram stands there and he looks at Blaque, and after a while he pulls out a cigarette and he lights one of his own.
Okay.
These two idiots. Alright, then...
Did we say this happens
continues
for
to
like...
not say anything.
We say it happens for like half an hour?
Sure, yeah, let's say half an hour.
Just stood there for half an hour in silence, smoking next to each other. Okay.
Then when Ram's pitiful, meager, tiny, weak cigarette compared to Blaque's chunky chat of a cigar goes out, he just taps out the butt on the table and looks over at him properly and says, "So, heard you got some plans for the kids."
He takes a long drag, as if he knew this was inevitable.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's a very long nothing, and then he takes it out of his mouth and he goes, "Yep."
Want to expand on that?
Well, I don't have much of a plan yet.
What's your idea?
This kind of stuff takes time to put together. Just talking to them and asking them what their life is like right now. And seeding out what's missing. He shrugs, seeing if I can help fill the gaps.
See, I thought you'd already done that.
He shakes his head. Not really. I did meet them, though.
We live on the same ship, it's hard not to.
Nods.
No, but I heard your plan was more like, how to say this? Taking the fucking kids away.
He does a bit of a. That's like a like a knowing nod. No, that's not a plan. It was a suggestion.
A suggestion?
Which the captain swiftly shut down, as you know.
Funny that you go to the captain with that kind of idea instead of the kids' guardians.
Nods.
Rem just shakes his head, pulls out another cigarette and lights it.
I'm sorry, I'm not giving you much.
That's fine. I can work with this.
Okay.
After he takes a puff, he just lets it sit there on his fingers for a second, then, you know, we've tried to help you feel comfortable here on this ship as much as we can. You get that, right?
He will raise an eyebrow and look at you and say, but he raises it like as if immediately going to like his face just says what, but then after a moment his eyebrow kind of goes back down, and then he does a bit of a nod. It's like, yeah.
It might be different from how you're used to, but reaching out and trying to make things good on you, or easy for you, there's a certain disconnect there when it's returned with trying to take away what's important to us.
Ram, I understand your frustration, but you have to understand the context of the situation. When I asked, let me please. You have to understand the context of the situation when I asked, and understand the context of the situation now. The context now is that I don't plan on doing anything. I don't plan on taking children from anyone. My only plan here is to help where I can. He shrugs, return the favor. I don't plan on doing anything negative. I've experienced working with children in these kinds of situations. I just want to see what you're doing right now and see if I can give some suggestions or support. What different paths for education are there? How can you enable the children? If you already have that all, that's fine. I'm not investigating anything. I'm just curious to see if I can help. Before, I had gotten on a ship with people I have never met, where one of them shot their medical officer out of frustration and anger. And the response was to, for lack of a better saying, pat him on the hand and say, don't do it again. So you'll have to forgive me if my response as a planet cider, or whatever you refer to us as, was a bit extreme in your eyes. But that's not what I want now. I'm not here to get in the way of what you're doing, or how you take care of your kids, or what your way of life is. I may not agree with it, but I don't. What am I going to do about it?
Hey, is he lying?
Are you trying to detect why? Okay, I have to remember what his defense role is. I think it's cool, right?
For this, it should be your credibility.
I don't remember what his credibility is.
Credibility is on your sheet right under the stats section.
Yeah, I'm checking.
And above health.
His credibility. Oh, yeah, his credibility's 3 because he only has 1 clout.
Okay, so that means you do have to roll against it, which is a cool rhetoric or fast talk, I think. If you are lying, if you're not, then you don't have to do anything.
Okay. But then how do you know if you can't tell?
Yeah, so it's up to you if you want to roll it or not.
Okay.
Basically.
Yeah, I guess I'll roll it.
If he's being open and trying to make Ram believe things, then I guess you wouldn't have to roll, but other than that.
I mean, he's just always a bit closed off, but yeah, he,
Hey!
I mean, which part are you trying to see if he's lying about?
About having no plans to take the kids away, that's basically all Ram's concerned about.
Yeah. He's telling the truth.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Then Ram, he considers him for a moment and then nods, and a bit of tension goes out of his shoulders. Alright. Well, that's all I needed to know. Next time we're doing something with the rest of the crew, why don't you bring yourself over and join in for once?
Sure.
What's that about?
I'm tired, Ram. I didn't get much sleep.
Well, far be it from me to bother you then. He takes him to the dragon, stands up. You enjoy your time.
He nods.
Alright. Ram will head off if you don't want to say anything else.
No, that's it, sorry.
No, that's good. Short and sweet.